With the catch, it's up. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense as soon as he...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On the run, still looking. Finding an escape route. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he...
Touchdown, Red Raider! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. Finds some fresh air. Getting behind those pads and behind the stiff arm to get it out to the 27. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Steps away. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
They want to run it left here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The play action fake. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the...
Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the offense finds a way to still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. That's caught. It's Douglas. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air, it's Morton. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Burks. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. The short hands. It's Lewis. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. They'll start this drive from the 42. Using his legs, it's Joyner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Virgil. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
First and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Buys a little extra time. There he goes. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Morton. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Virgil. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Virgil. Touchdown, Red Raider. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Quarterback extends the play. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who could run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
Looking for space. It's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Caught over the middle, and Sticky. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Morton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Virgil. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the move, it's Joyner. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Sticky. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And finally, this quarterback looks human. For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
He wants to throw it again. Quarterback adapting. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He throws into the middle of the field. Pulls in the deep ball. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Plows through the defense. Finds a crease at the 20. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Aggies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. From the red zone, looking for a space. On the move, he fires. Into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Morton. That's caught. It's Virgil. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. He wants to change this route. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a tutty?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Reed. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Sprinting away. All the way down to the 28. He's out of bounds right there, and the big play has him set up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Gets it past the marker. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Morton. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas. Wide open spaces. Tap. Touchdown, Red Raider. And that one will put him up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, there is being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. To the air on first down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it along the sideline. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and go, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Rushes on him. Buys a little time. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. Texas A&M going up tempo. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more.
Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Virgil. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tempo in overdrive. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Caught near the sticks, it's Eakin. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in, it's Eakin. He won't get there, it'll bring up fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Running behind that left side. Fighting off the defender. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
A&M comes back out with another first down. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Reed. The sweet feet buy a little time. Gets rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
And just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. There are a few things that just make me happy in life. A great steak, a scrumptious dessert, and a tight end who makes a catch on 3rd down.
If the steak's medium rare, I'm right there with you, Reese. And I'm also there with you on these tight ends on 3rd down, too. Too big for DBs to cover, too fast for linebackers to cover. That guy's a weapon.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Morton. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Looking to buy time. Here comes the heat. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. pass. It's Pavia. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And he will score.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Douglas. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
You cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called middle guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Fires it down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Powers through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, what a grab!
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The 50, past the 40, the 30, past the 20.
Well, you talk about making a play. He gets the pick, and he almost has the speed to take it all the way back. That's great awareness and speed to track him down and prevent giving 2 points back the other way. Huge momentum swing right there.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. One more play here in the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab, and they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Cook, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Morton. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a 3rd down play.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. The pass rush closing in. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas Tech, 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for some space. It's Alexander.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. The passes gets home.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his 1st half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Looking deep to the right after all that. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. QB decides to keep it here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The pocket breaking down. It's a deep shot to the right. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the worst play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Grab behind the line, it's Sticky. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Finds his target. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. We'll hand it off. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 55. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Morton. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. A sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And it's out of bounds after a decent game. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Morton. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Just a great job again by the defensive front. They get lower. They're able to get a bit of a push, stuff this offense on back-to-back plays against the run game.
They'll try to punch it in again. Third and goal for 1. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Using his legs, it's Alexander. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to throw. It's Pavia. Running out of time in the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Commodores pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
He lets it rip. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, it's Pavia. It's a quick grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of him. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded at one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. To throw, it's Morton. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Grinding away with a running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try the right here. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The timeout on the field. Talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. It's a draw. Some hard running there through a tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Tight end goes in motion. They need to convert. He'll drop back. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.